show. I cannot wait for Saturday. And man, can I not wait for Monday.
There we go. There we go. Welcome, KofifiTV. Thank you so very much to Mama Rosemary, who carried us from the hour of 1 to 2 o'clock. We, as the younger ones, taking it from 2 to 3 o'clock. On the background right here was the city light man himself, MT.
Hey, man, MT, guys.
Some fun now.
He is, with Washa, of course.
Yeah.
I love that song. It took me back.
So you do a little bit of dab here. Nonetheless, welcome to it. It's a Thursday. Young Minds in Entrepreneurship. This is what we do each and every Thursday. Inspire young people to go out there, believe in their dreams, believe in their goals, their skills, their talent, and take it and make a business out of it.
Elias, this was so well said. You know that?
Is it?
So well said. All right. The number to dial us up on today's show is 071 425 9577. If you're out on Twitter, KofifiFM_972. Out on Instagram, KofifiFM. That's one word. And of course, on Facebook /KofifiFM 97.2.
This is the General Tiko Modise. Dream big like me by entering this year's McDonald's Under 14 Schools League.
us know, Eli?
That it's a Thursday, that it's Young Minds in Entrepreneurship. And thank you for tuning in to Kofifi FM 97.2. 25 minutes after the hour of 2 o'clock. That was Sketchy Bongo featuring Shekinah.
Is it that good?
Is that good? Alicia Keys before that, In Common.
Yeah, what do we have in common, hey, Eli?
We have the love for Kofifi.
Yes?
We have the love for music.
Yes.
And we have the love for special guests.
Great stuff. And we do have a special guest in studio this afternoon. He goes by the name of Punch, and you'd understand why in a short while. So I'm going to hand over to him just to give a short intro of who he is and why he is here today.
Oh, me?
Yes.
No, thank you. I like how you say special guest, but not surprise guest. Because, like, I saw right now, someone was like, surprise. And then a guy walked in called surprise. I was like, yo, this is hectic, guys. Please forgive me. And there's a guy here called Forgive Me. Forgiveness.
He's killing us already.
I'm Punch. I'm a comedian.
Right.
18 this year. I'm turning 18 this year. I think I'm still SA's youngest. I don't know about that. But yeah, that's me.
All right.
Punch Casella.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right.
No surprise.
No surprise. Now you're here today. And we, as usual, and as always on Thursday, talk to the young people out there. Because this show is fashioned and formed for the young people out there. So as a comedian, we will talk a little bit about where you came from, for you to find yourself, or having established that I'm going to be a comedian. There are different and many career fields that one can go into.
Yeah.
Why comedy?
Why comedy? I just had a love for comedy since I was 8 years old. You know, I just wanted to do comedy, and it's just fascinating how you can tackle like topics out there, you know. And there's this thing that a lot of comics do, like where they woke, you know, and they try to tackle topics, you know. So like I'll talk about, you know, like from Florida, because I'm from Florida.
All right.
And a lot of people are always like, there's too much crime in colored neighborhoods.
Okay.
And I'll be like, no, there isn't too much crime.
Yeah,
I mean, there's a lot of crime, but it's not too much. You know? You know, like the worst that could happen to you in Florida is like you could walk in with Air Max and then you walk out with Air. You know, it's not too much crime. That's my point. You know? So those are the things that I try to, you know, like you don't just make people laugh.
Yeah.
You can also educate them.
Right, all right.
You know, yeah.
And it all started for you 2 years ago, right? But I feel probably even further back, because having spoken to you, you had mentioned, you know, that this was your aid of getting out of a situation. Tell us a bit more about that when you were in grade 8.
When I was in grade 8, for me, getting out of situations, it was just a thing where, like, you know, you hear now, and then the teacher's just looking at you, or students are just looking at you, and they expect you to say something, you know, and you're already in trouble. But if you say something funny, it just dissolves the whole seriousness of everything.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like you didn't do your homework, but then you go, man, but you know, yesterday Zuma was on TV, I had to watch the president. And then that's, you know, everything is now just dissolved, and then we laugh.
Yeah. Okay. Were you bullied as a kid?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was, but then, you know, you can always change that. I always say, you know, for me, I find though that sometimes the police were right. I mean, they always said I had a face for radio, and here I am today.
Hint.
Here I am.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the coolest thing is to take what seemed to be your weakness and make it a strength, to flip it over. And I think that takes skill and some sort of wisdom inside of it there. But now looking at, you just completed high school last year.
Yes.
Now you're out of school, and your career is taking much more shape than it was, because now you're much more focused into, you know, shaping yourself into the comedian that you want to become. Looking at South Africa and the comedy that is brooding here in South Africa, who would you say are your inspirations?
All the members of parliament And also, you know, I mean, there's a lot of comics like, you know, you have your Pop Hops,
Yeah.
Ebenezer Tibakwane, all those guys, you know, Mojack. They're just hilarious. I mean, I grew up watching comedy since I say like 8 years old.
Right.
And then, you know, I didn't know there was comedy in South Africa until I was like 10, though.
Right.
And I
Okay.
was watching a show. I don't know if y'all remember it. So You Think You're Funny.
Yes.
Yeah, and then Pops was there.
Yes.
And yeah, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is fantastic. I want to
Right.
do that.
Right.
I'm funnier than those guys. And then, and then you get on stage and you realize, okay, maybe I wasn't funnier than those guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But I am funny. And then you learn from them. And it's amazing, you know, because like the same people that you looked up to see you on stage and then they're like, wow, you actually have something. And then that's like validation that, you know, I can actually do this. I'm good at this.
Wow.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Now, I know, like, you know, in the comedy industry, you know, some comics don't like to be called a comedian and others don't like to be called a comic. So where do you find yourself in that space? Do you like to be called a comic or a comedian?
Hey, which comedians have you been talking to? No, I need to know. Well, comedian or comic? Isn't
Yeah.
that the same thing?
Some with comics, they feel they're more like comical, they've got more punch, you know, in just general conversation. So if you have a comedian, you put him on stage and then he's funny, but not, you know, when he's not on stage. So where do you fall in? Are you generally funny, or are you just like put on stage and that's where you write your material and that's where you go?
I feel like every comedian is just generally funny because like before you get on stage, you need to have something that already told you,
Right.
I can get on stage. You see, that's the thing. So by the time you get on stage, I mean, some people, they find themselves funny amongst their friends.
Right.
And then they jump on stage and find out, no, you must
Yeah.
stay.
Yeah,
with your
yeah, yeah,
friends.
yeah.
Those guys aren't comics or comedians. But then the guys who are funny with their friends and also funny on stage, that's when you become a comedian.
All right.
1432 Punches, his name, is in studio with us until 3 o'clock.
Yes.
And this is the K.Y.C. Kofifi FM 97.2. Some messages?
No. We're saving this for a little later.
I'll deal with that later.
Yes.
All right. She's the boss lady. Let's go for a break. When you come back on the other side, continue the conversation with Punch.
Cheers.
It can only be 97.2 Kofifi FM. It's where it all began. Good afternoon to all of you Kofifi landers out there. 15 minutes before the hour of 3 o'clock. Almar on the background. Moby Dixon alongside Ingahina. Trigger is the title of that song. Before that, we gave you Zonke. Would you ever imagine Zonke on a house track?
Actually, I can, because she's just great.
Mm.
She's just a great vocalist, like, nonetheless. Like, she is amazing. So, yes.
That was a powerful song that they had with Black Coffee, Garden of Eden.
Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Somebody that is a trigger in comedy has to be the guy that we have in studio today. He goes by the name of A Punch, and he's only 18, turning 18 this year. Can you believe it? And he's been making us laugh throughout. We spent some time with him before the show, and yeah, no, we are hitting those stereotypes. He's like taking shots at single people, and yeah, it's going down. It's going down. But taking a quick look at what's happening with your messages, we've got one here that says. One here that says, "Hi guys, how are you doing today? My name is Josie Puma. I'm from Deep Slut to Hot Guys. Yeah, with music, you're the mountain that other stations can't climb. Not to say that they don't have music taste, but they don't play the way you play. So thank you.
Siyabonga.
Kakulu. Yes.
Joseph Puma.
Thank you, Joe.
What are you going to say to Joseph Puma?
That was poetic, my brother. That was deep. You know when someone brings something from in here.
Yeah.
And they take it out. Like you're reading it, but you can even feel it when you read it. Which serious. Yeah, like that was deep. It was deep.
Joseph Puma from Deep Sleuth. Thank you so very much, my brother.
Going quickly over to your WhatsApps. We've got one here that says, "Hey, hola, Mr. Elias and the lady over there. I'm always looking forward to listening to you. I love the K.Y.C show. Keep it up, guys." And this is from Senzo out in Soweto.
Hola, Masenzo.
Hola.
Sharp Fady. Well, back at it with the business of today, being at Young Minds in Entrepreneurship, talking to our young interviewee or interviewer. Interviewee.
Yes.
All right. Looking at yourself as a brand, we're looking now at 10, 15 years from now, because I suppose you want to take this to, you don't want to do this, as a smash and grab. Like you just want to do it now and then you leave it. But I think you want to sustain it throughout the years that you'll be here on earth.
Definitely.
So looking at yourself as a brand from 5, 10 years from now, where do you see Punch as a brand?
Many places, I actually get comics. More than myself saying it, I get comics who go, "I can't wait to see you when you're 21.
Wow.
I can't.
Wow.
Like I remember, for me, one of the best was when Joey Rastine came to me and he was like, "I just got to interview something from, I think was it Vuzu, and they were asking me who I think is the next big act, and I was like, Punch Kasela. And I was like, you see, now that is it.
Wow.
Getting that approval. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
You just love it.
And be like with Joey Rasdin, like, most people don't know this, but he is one of our very own in our backyards, like Coronationville. That's where he grew up.
Yeah,
So he made it real big. And what I love about him is that he took, the business sense of things. So he studied economics, and then he took that into his comedy. And where do you think that your strength lies, with your branding and your comedy? Do you think that you'll be doing the same thing, or would you just be using life experience, or would you use something more based as, economics or social development or that kind of thing?
For me with comedy, it's about comedy. So it's about what's funny and what is relevant. So like I might have a joke that works now because of what's going on now, but it might not work in 2 years' time. Therefore, I can't really say what I'm going to tell you in 2 years' time, but I can say what I'm going to tell you now.
Okay, so you're going to be that kind of comic that uses, what's happening around him and his surroundings. All right.
Around you and in your life, just what you see. And I like that because with comedy, it's without without actual pictures or video, we tell you a
Story,
story
right.
that takes you on a journey, and you can
Right.
just picture it in your mind.
And
that's power.
talking about your journey, you had mentioned that you have been working with big names already, and you've only been in the industry for about 2 years. Do you mind sharing just about that a little?
No, that's just it's honestly, it's just beautiful. You know, when something is like beautiful, your mind just can't comprehend. It's
Right.
like, yo, this is beautiful. For me, like I look at comedy the way that other guys look at women, like just passing by, like, yo boy, hey, pegada. You know, like it's just that thing. I just love it that much.
Hey, the way this boy shall us. Hey, guys. Right.
That's just how I look at it, and it's just an amazing industry, and the love that's in the industry, it's just mind blowing.
Okay, biggest stage that you have performed.
For me, biggest stage. I'm not sure. That's what we're arguing about.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
were
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I actually don't know if it's like 1,005. I'm not sure whether that was for Comedy Central or Soweto TV. I don't know which one was bigger. I
Yeah.
don't know which one was bigger.
Wow, Comedy Central, that's a huge one for all comedians. Where do you see yourself in the next 2-3 years?
In the next 2-3 years, big things. Big things. That's what I can say. Big things. That's what we're gonna do. Right now, I'm working on coming through with my half-hour show. I'm working with Mobile. So since like you said, I just left school.
Yeah.
Almost 18. It's just about me. It's legally funny, because obviously I'm
All
almost
right, all right. I
I
like
like
that.
that.
and then like, so his was Soweto, because he's from Soweto, so he was like Soweto, and then we were like, hey, legally funny Soweto,
Nice.
you know.
Got it.
Yeah, you
Got
see.
it, got it.
Yeah. And
Love that.
That's creativity right there. That's really creativity. Okay, 9 minutes before the hour of 3 o'clock. We're going to come back right now. Like right now. Just turning around the corner. Then we'll be back right now. Kofifi FM 97.2 0714259577.
Most
is not allowing us, man. Hey, Mikasa on the background featuring, is it Budi Satave?
Yes.
All right. Chasing the Sun, such a beautiful song it is indeed. Kofifi FM 97.2, welcome back. This is the K.Y.C. 2 to 3 o'clock, right here where it all began.
The number is 071-425-9577. If you're wanting to send a shout out to our guest in studio or just wish him well, do that on that very number. It doubles up as our WhatsApp and SMS line. Getting straight into your WhatsApps real quick. We've got one here that says, a mighty big sexy fart. Shout out to Punch. Absolutely love the guy's voice, from Sibusiso_M. P.S. I work with his brother on our upcoming feature film.
Oh, man.
Hey, hey. And then there is one here, guys. Man, I've got to read it like that. Oh my gosh. I love your voice, Punchy, from Itumaleng, Kobo. Hey! I'm telling you.
E2.
My number is 084.
Yes, we are ready. I've got my pen, I've got my paper.
Oh,
yes.
my word.
Yes.
I'll just inbox me.
Oh, okay.
It's on.
All right, we have
Are you free
3
on
minutes.
Friday? But it has to be after generations, dedicated
Oh.
fans.
Zero chill. Alrighty.
This is Mzansi after all. Eh?
Shall I be like that?
3 minutes. We have 3 minutes before we get out of here. Now, this is what I want you to do for us, because if something is in you and you are in it,
Right.
you are together forever. You must be always ready when life throws at you curveballs and just throw a span into this wheel. I want you to have 2 minutes.
Okay.
This is your stage. You are a stand-up comedian. Make Itu laugh.
Yes.
Make Lee laugh.
Yes.
And make me laugh.
Okay.
There we go.
Done. And action.
What do you want me to do? You want me to tell jokes or just make her laugh? Just distinguish the two for me.
Make
tell
us laugh.
jokes
Make us laugh.
or make her laugh.
Jokes must make us laugh.
Make her laugh. Okay. Itu. My name is Punch Kasela. And, well, if you want to take things further. Stop laughing. Why are you laughing? This is a challenge, Mus.
Okay.
You can catch me on on the 31st at Sports Club in Randburg, or also at the Joburg Theatre. And if you come through Itu, it's you and me, Shashai and we get down. Even me, I can dance. I was showing them my dance moves just now, and they were loving them. Guys, you saw I was doing the thing. No, it was absolutely amazing.
Yes. And listen, so Punchy comes through, and then Itu comes through, and she's like, "Oh yes, I'm free, just for you, Punchy." Yes.
Yeah.
How I don't believe.
31st, come through.
Okay.
It's young love, guys. You guys don't understand. Yeah, but you're aging too soon. It's young love.
Oh, he's taking jabs at us.
Young
Punch.
love.
Punch. Yeah. People tend to get excited too much. This is still our home, ne? We're not just relax.
Yo, home advantage.
Relax yourself. Okay, we have a minute left. Where can people get you? Your contact details in terms of people who want to book you, who want to, have you on their stage.
You can catch me on Facebook at Punch Kasela. That's PANCH space GASELA. Also on Instagram, Punch Kasela. And you can just book me through that. You inbox me or send me a email at punchnai Kasela. We won't go into that name too much.
Okay.
punchnai@gmail.com. And that's where I'm at. And we'll be launching a website also if people want to get us there. It's timeforcomedy.co.za. It's basically a comedy website, and it's
Nice.
Probably gonna be lit. Yeah.
All right. And just a couple of messages before we get out of here. At Punch, I must say I love you on stage. You are natural. Keep up the good work. And that voice, brother. Hashtag Twiggy Banks. And then one here that says, hi, Elias and Lexi. Love your show. You guys rock. All the way from the UK, my name is Tennyson Mengena, and Punch Gasela is my cousin. Shout out to Kofifi FM.
Well, that said, thank you
That's
so
when
very
people
much.
claim you. People just claim you like from nowhere. So, that's did you know I'm dating Punch? You don't know.
Punch, I'm going to put your mic down because we have to go. Thank you so very much, KofifiTV. Punch is out of control right now, but thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for gracing us with your presence, my brother. And just have much more success. Much more success.
Yes.
Lexi, there's been a great one.
Ellie, it's been a good one.
Sharp Fairy.
Ah oui.